G'day guys, welcome to my Orange Spice feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Nrl's Round 13's predictions for 2022 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with our first game of that match, we see the Titans going up against the Cowboys. Now this one's going to be a very good cracking game of football. This one's going to be very hard, very tough, because obviously a couple of changes have been brought into the side, because obviously you've got the state of origin happening in New South Wales. That's right, the New South Wales, where the Blues and the Queensland will be playing in game 1 next Wednesday. This one will be a very tight game. Obviously there's been heaps and heaps of changes, so no Tom Deard, and obviously you've got Ben Hampton and that number 6 side joining for the halfback. Well, obviously for that number 7 for the Cowboys, you've got Chad Townsend in that side, so you've got Ben Hampton and Chad Townsend. You obviously got Brandon Elliott and that number 2 side also too. So obviously still no Caulfield with that injury, did happen a couple of weeks ago, so that one was a bit of a mishap. So obviously the Titans, they do need to improve in their side if they want to win some games of football. This one's going to be really tough, because I think that if they want to win games of football, they need to improve. But obviously with having a couple of changes going into that side, obviously because of the Queensland and New South Wales duties, there won't be too much of players obviously going in and out, so yeah, what can you do really? This one's going to be a tough game, obviously, and the Titans are on $2.60, whereas the Cowboys are on $1.50. This one will be a very epic game of football, but if the Cowboys do win, it won't be by a big margin, because obviously they don't have that experience properly. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 8 points in this one, and this game will be a tight match. The next game of that match, we see the Panthers going up against the Bulldogs. Now there's heaps of changes going into this side. Obviously Jacob Perez is that number 2, obviously, and then you got Aaron Shop in number 3 or 4, I believe so. But apparently, though, I did hear breaking news due to an axing of Matt Duffy won't be playing for the Bulldogs. That's right, Matt Duffy won't be playing for the Bulldogs. Apparently, I got told that he has been axed from the Bulldogs. Not too sure why, but apparently he has been axed. So he won't be playing against the Panthers. This one will be a very easy game, but obviously no Nathan Cleary, no Brian To'o, no Jerome Luai. Yeah, this one is going to be a very tough game, and obviously seeing Stephen Cryan going out for the Blues duty, yeah, this one will be a very tough game. But still, you got Dylan Edwards into that fullback, so he'll be good for the side. He's a very tough player that runs down the ball and knows what to do with it and knows how to play the game properly, and he's basically more experienced. So yeah, what can you do really? This one will be a very epic game of football, but the Panthers won't win by a big margin. Obviously, there's no Nathan Cleary, no Brian To'o, no Jerome Luai. This one will be a very epic game, but I'm going to go with the Panthers by 12 points in this one. This one won't be a big margin. This one won't be a very big game, but the Panthers will do well, and they are a very good team. I hate to see them, if they do lose, that is going to be a very surprising term of a very big comeback and a very big upset. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Panthers by 12 points in this one. This one will be a very epic game, but yeah, Panthers by 12. Now the next game of this match, we see the Seagulls going up against the Warriors. Now this one's going to be another epic game. This one will be a very hard match, as you can see, for the teams that are going to be playing for the Queensland side and the New South Wales side. You obviously still got no Daly Cherry Evans. He is going to be into that number 7 of that Queensland side, so that one won't be a very term of events. So he is going to be very tough for the Queensland side anyway. But if I'm wrong, and if Daly Cherry Evans is playing, do comment down below if you want to. But yeah, I just thought usually since Daly Cherry Evans does play for the Queensland side for the number 7, he is a very good player, and if no Daly Cherry Evans for the Manly Sea Eagles, this one will be a very tough game, and you still got Ruben Garrick for that number 1 side. No Tom Trbojevic, obviously still with that shoulder injury, I believe so, or that hamstring injury or something like that. Either one or the two, but this one is going to be a very tough game. But the Warriors have been improving very well. Obviously, you still got like Reece Walsh into that side. Obviously, like Sean Johnson still into that number 7. No Cody Nikorima, he has left, so no speed and spark, no entertainment for him, and no entertainment for the Warriors since they are struggling so much. But this one's going to be one epic game, and I'm going to go with the Manly Sea Eagles by 10 points in this game, and this one won't be a very term of an event, so I reckon this one will be a very tight game, and this one won't be a very big margin, but I'm going to go with the Manly Sea Eagles by 10 points. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Roosters. Now, this one will be another epic game. This one will be a very huge clash. This one will be very tight as no James Tedesco. He is going to be in that number 1 side for the New South Wales Blues. So you got Joseph Manu. He is going to be in that number 1 side for the team, replacing James Tedesco on the fullback side. So Joseph Manu, he has been playing a couple of games in the fullback side, so he will be doing good for the team. So yeah, I reckon he will do good for the Roosters as they play against the Raiders. This one will be a very epic game of football, and I do believe that the Raiders are a very good team, and as why last week against the Eels, they didn't play as good as they did defend. But as what my time consuming would be for the Raiders, they are a very good team, as I suspect. But it was a tight game against the Eels, so you're not going to lie, and it will be a tight game against the Roosters, so it will be a very good game. As why the Roosters will be obviously still without the players and going to the New South Wales Blues. Excuse me. But this one will be a very epic game, tight game, and a huge clash because obviously Raiders and Roosters haven't been good quality teams at the moment, and they are struggling a bit. So the Raiders need to improve very well if they want to win games of football. But you still got Jamal Fogarty into that number 7 side for the Raiders anyway, so he'll do good for the team and he'll do good for the club. So I reckon I'm going to go with the Roosters by 10 points in this game, and this one will be a very good clash, and this one will be a very epic game for the Roosters to win by 10 points. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. We're sitting on 255 anyway, so let's get up to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.